more doctors smoke Camels than any other cigarette.
Hurry, hurry, hurry.
Bavarians is for your man and you too.
That you say? No Boulder Dash or baloney here.
Cheers, everyone, and welcome to the Unfiltered Gentleman. And now, breaking the seal all over the finer things of life, Greg, Scott, and Dan.
Oh, yeah. Hello, everybody. Consider that seal broken. Welcome to the Unfiltered Gentleman. We are those gentlemen. I'm Greg, that's Scott.
Oh, yeah.
And that's Dan.
Yep.
And welcome, everybody. Thanks for listening. Thanks for telling friends. And for everyone that came out last week to our live show at the local in Camarillo, thanks for coming out. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Rare appearance by Scott.
Yeah,
that was crazy.
Yeah, he escaped the Uber.
Yeah, they caught me and went back. But
he needed to load up before he went driving.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he stopped by, had a few beers, and then went on to work.
There you go.
So thank you for coming out. Thank you to the local and Mikey for having us, and even thank you to Wiley over there at the Booze League for setting it all up.
Yeah.
Every now and then he does something nice. Not often.
Yeah,
often.
Yeah, it was nice.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm glad to hear they're still in the air. So
right, yeah. You know.
Yeah, good news.
Sort of.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, I like his co-hosts. I'd hate for them to lose their jobs.
That's true.
Yeah.
They're good people.
Exactly. So anyways, thanks to everybody that came out, like I said, and the local, and to the commish. Today is our 2-year anniversary of the Unfiltered Gentleman.
What?
I was going to do all this fancy stuff and download music and stuff, but instead I had a couple beers.
I knew that, honey. I just didn't ring a present.
No kidding.
Right, yeah. Wrong anniversary.
Oops.
So,
okay.
Yeah, 2 years of
Have that rehearsed.
being drunk for you people.
Yeah.
That was fast.
That was fast.
I feel like it hasn't even been 1 year yet.
I know.
That's crazy.
Time flies when you're getting hammered.
That's true.
I mean reviewing craft beer. Yes. So thanks everyone that's been around. Thanks for the new listeners. Just thanks for hanging out with us and having some beers, and all the people on social media that have hashtag show us your beers.
Yes.
And sent us everything that they're drinking.
No kidding.
Yeah, we appreciate it. Some asshole the other day was tweeting us while it was like 12:30. I'm at work and he's tweeting us like beer pictures. I was like, God damn it.
What's wrong with him?
It is Friday at 12:30. I would like to be home drinking those beers. Quit tempting me.
Yeah.
So other than that guy, keep hashtag show us your beers, all that good stuff. So for those of you that are new, we have a burp word every week, and that's an attempt to make sure Scott doesn't throw up on the microphone. But if you listened a few weeks back, did not work.
Wow. Yeah.
Might have made things worse, actually.
Could have.
So our burp word of the week, just for Scott, is All-Star.
Okay.
Yeah.
All-Star. My favorite time of the year.
That's right. All-Star
Yes.
game is today, Tuesday.
Nice.
Shout out to Springtown, Texas, for being our most downloaded city for the last week.
Oh, wow.
Wherever that is, somewhere in Texas. Deep in the heart. Yeah. And also Germany. Germany, while they didn't top the charts, we got quite the uptick in listeners from Germany.
What?
So
Wow.
Guten Tag, bitches.
Yeah, jawohl.
Yeah, so thanks for drinking along.
Do we mention Integrin or something? Or?
We must have. Yeah. Maybe they listened to the live show from March. So
It's a trip.
Yeah, so thanks to all the Germans that have Guten Tagged along.
kidding,
And, and drinking some beer with an I. You know,
Wiedersehen.
Oh, yeah, beer.
Yeah, beer. Send us some of your tasty Oktoberfest beers.
Oh, yeah, no
please.
kidding.
God, that'd be great. Like I said, hashtag show us your beers on social media. Tag us in all your beer pictures. Don't forget to rate and subscribe to us on iTunes. Even if that's not your preferred podcast app, it will help our rankings. It's a weird algorithm, and more people will find us, and then we'll be extra famouser and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
So, all right, enough about thanking people. Let's thank these glasses over here.
Grab your libations, pals. It's time for
Pretty good.
beer
So it
of the
begins.
week.
That was better. That was better.
And if you're drinking, well, you know that you're my friend, and I'll say, I think I'll have myself a beer.
Is it premature?
Premature burpulation.
We didn't even get to the first segment.
I know.
I asked that a lot.
That's what happens when you drink a lot of Monsters before you go on here. Our beer of the week this week comes from us from Evil Twin Brewing. It's called I Always Felt Closer to IPAs Than I Did to People. Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's 7.5%, has a 4.01 on Untapped. There was no write-up from the brewery, so we get to describe this ones ourselves. Oh, we're sorry, everyone listening.
It's delicious, and it's gone before you know it. That's all I'll say about it.
How's the mouthfeel?
It's good.
Yeah. It's got a tropical smell to it, I think, a tropical fruit smell to it. I'm going to dive in here for a taste.
Yeah, I barely remember it, actually. I just kind of killed it before the show even started, so.
Kind of like when you're lost lovers.
Yeah.
You barely remember it.
Yep. Smash the hell out of it.
Dive into it and hardly remember it.
Yeah. It's slightly hazy. Not like New England hazy, but slightly hazy. It's definitely got some tropical fruits on the front. Finishes up with some nice hop flavor. In fact,
how do hops get in your blood?
Let me tell you. Finishes up with a nice hop flavor at the end, but not like a kick you in the teeth kind of hop. Just a nice balanced. I kind of describe it as a mix between like a hazy IPA and a West Coast IPA. Slightly hazy, slightly juicy.
That's a great description, actually.
Fairly balanced, a lot of tropical notes in there.
Yeah.
So,
and it's like a very smooth drink too. Like, there's not a lot of bite, like you said, from the IPA, and it's not too like overly like hazy or anything either. It's just like a perfect blend, actually.
It is. One of my favorite things right now is like the West Coast version of the East Coast IPAs, because they're not like full of yeast.
No.
They're just a little hazy and nice and hoppy.
Now let's talk a little bit about hops.
Oh, of course. Yes, please. If you listen to the live show, you know that means it's time to drink when I play Dual Drop. So, Scott, thoughts on I always felt closer to IPAs than I did to people?
Yeah, I think it's kind of like, well, I mean, I'm going to repeat everything you said. It's kind of like right between the East and the West. It's like the perfect blend of hops.
Yeah.
It's
like,
good, man.
It is really good. Went down a little too easy.
Yeah.
It's like Shaq says, I love playing on the east side. No, west side, even though I miss playing on the east side.
Something like that.
Yeah, just
He
like
did
Shaq
say
said.
something.
Twism.
Yeah.
I love drinking on the... Well, never mind.
Yeah.
Love drinking on the west
On
side.
the west, even though I miss drinking on the east side.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah. All right, so that's Evil Twins. I always felt closer to IPAs than
I haven't
did to
felt
people.
this way about a beer since probably Benchmark. I
Oh,
think.
wow.
This is really good.
So this is like right behind Hop Junks?
Yeah, it's something
Holy
like that. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, this is.
Damn.
I'll put Dan's stamp of approval on that.
Wow.
one. It's good.
That means a lot.
Right.
Yeah.
Especially for an IPA.
Correct.
Get
Wait
Dan's
for an
stamp.
announcement for Dan.
Yeah.
Be married soon.
Boop boopy doop.
Yeah. That's Dan's stamp of approval right there.
Go.
All right, let's move into some crotch talk. Oh, before we do that, let me just mention to everybody, we have Beauty and Beer. Nicole is back.
Oh, cool.
We have a couple of sports things to mention. We have an iTunes review from a listener and some booze news and other things to get to, of course, and especially the Bullpen Beer, which I think Dan's already looking forward to.
Oh yeah.
So let's get right into it.
Have a grievance to share? It's time for Crotch Talk.
Once again. So this one, less of a grievance. Didn't talk about this at the live show, but last weekend was down in San Diego for a bit of a beer-cation destination, and I did it up good. First of all, had a really cool interview at Epic, EPPIG. Whenever I say it, people go, oh, Epic Brewing. No, not Epic. Epic. EPPIG. Did an interview down there with Stephanie and Nate. Nate's the brewer. Stephanie's one of the owners. And
Nate Dog.
it was a lot of fun, and they were super nice. After the interview was over, Nate's like, hey, you want to try this? And you want to try this? And you want to try... It just kept handing me stuff to try, which was awful.
And did you drink?
Yeah. Whew. Had a good day.
Yeah.
I went to McKellar down there, first time to McKellar. We found this place called...
McKellar, is that new?
They're newer on the West Coast. They've been around for a few years.
Yeah, I haven't really heard that
I think
yet.
they actually started in Europe, like Sweden or something. Found this place called Setting Sun Sake.
Ooh.
It's a craft
Ooh.
sake. What do you
Wow.
call that? Distillery? Brewery?
Oh,
I don't know.
really?
Yeah.
Sake?
Sake. So they do it in the traditional Japanese style. I met the guy.
Cool.
He used to brew at Stone, so he's got some background to him. It was interesting. A couple of them were definitely not for me, but a couple of them were fucking fantastic. One of them was a sparkling sake. It was like a blood orange sparkling, sake. And it was delicious, and it went down so quick that driving became difficult. Yeah, it was really good. We found this place called Thunderhawk Brewing. They had this coffee ale. I'm so into like the coffee golden ales and white ales and stuff. Oh my God, it was so good. We brought a crowler back, and it's gone already. Epic, like I said, Half Door Brewing. So we went to the Padres game. I think it was on Friday.
You must have been hammered.
I was so hammered.
I guess. Yeah.
So Friday starts off with the interview where I started off sober, but was handed a lot of things. We went back, dropped off the interview gear, headed like downtown San Diego, and Padres game was our ultimate goal, but we needed some food and some beer first.
Of course.
So we went to this place called Naughty Barrel Brewing. It's like, oh, how funny, Naughty, like Knotty.
Oh, yeah.
We walked in, they're like, oh, just so you know, we close in a half an hour. It was like 4:30 for a private event.
Oh, that's stupid.
I was like, oh, okay, we just want to order, a flight. I just want to try your shit, never heard of it, and we'll get like an appetizer and bounce. We won't be here forever. Like, oh, kitchen closed at 3. It was like an hour and a half ago. And as she says that, people walk behind her with food out of the kitchen.
What?
I was like, they did? She's like, yeah, kitchen closed at 3. I was like, you're a bitch. So I ordered a flight anyways. Don't know why.
Here's beer.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, you got to take it out on beer.
Yeah, it's true. I was thirsty.
Yeah.
I wanted to try it. Never heard of it. It was garbage.
Oh, no wonder.
Yeah. It was one of those things where I was with the lady friend, and she's like, you know what? You're going to have to finish all these. Which was, first of all, like, darn, I have to drink all these things. But it was one of those, like, chug it because you don't want to taste it.
Oh. Really?
It was bad.
Oh, wow.
It tasted like they added iron to the water. Like, it had that irony aluminum taste. Like, it was just not good. And I hate talking shit about craft beer. But it was just not good. I would highly unrecommend Naughty Barrel. It was no bueno.
That serves them right.
Hey, you close in at 3, don't ever open again.
That's true.
Yeah.
Then we went to the game, had a lot of beer at the game. In San Diego at the Padres games, they got all the local San Diego craft beer.
Oh, right.
So, and because it's like $900 a beer, you go for like the highest ABV
of course, you
per
don't care.
beer.
After a few more beers, it's like, hey, this is cheap.
Got to get your money's worth.
That's right.
I got my money's worth.
Nice.
I was loaded. Then we went to this place after the game called Half Door Brewing, which we've heard from multiple brewers in the area. Like, you got to go try Half Door. I remember having a hazy IPA, which was pretty good. That's about all I remember. Apparently, I had troubles calling the Uber after that.
Oh, boy.
Oh, my God.
Like, it was bad, apparently, to the point where I kept trying to like hit the location on the Uber app, and the lady friend kept helping me put it back where it should be. And I'm like, yeah, I know. And then like I'd go to hit call or whatever, but I'd slip and move the arrow again.
Oh, my God.
It was pretty bad.
I've had troubles on the other end.
Yeah.
Probably drunk canceled you.
Probably
with
they
that
should
Uber
have. I
thing.
know that if the app had that learning drunk thing, I would have been
like,
fucked.
Oh, man, yeah.
drunk.
Good thing they haven't got that yet.
Oh God, I was hammered. I don't remember going.
Like,
I don't remember the ride. I don't remember getting back. I don't remember any of it.
be a red alert on the driver.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
Inebriated.
Yeah, they're gonna have you do like a breathalyzer into the phone, like please blow into your phone, and if you're doing it, you are drunk.
If you follow these instructions, you are definitely drunk.
Yeah. But anyways, the beer from what I remember was good. Next day we went to Benchmark.
Oh, man.
Wow.
Matt was doing another tasting with Matt, so we did
Nice.
that. It was a class all about hops and hop flavor and hop character and all that good stuff.
Now let's talk a little bit about hops.
That's what Matt said. He even let us try one of his, it was the 76 or something like that. It was still or it just finished fermenting, still in the tank, uncarbonated, which was kind of fun. God, where else? We went to North Park Beer. Oh, my God. North Park Beer Co. A couple of brewers said you got to go check it out, including Nate over at Epic. Got to go check it out. All right, so we went over there. Beer was really good. They also had a coffee ale that was phenomenal. Ooh. They had this little, like, food window in the back.
Oh, boy.
And it was a sausage company, like, just all meat. It was like Ron Swanson's dream come true. And we ordered a few things. They had this thing called pork nugs.
Pork nugs.
It was like pork nuggets.
Had those.
Oh,
that's
my God.
cool. So they were breaded too and everything?
I don't think they were breaded. I think it was just like cut up and deep fried and then had like a sauce on it.
Okay. I can deal with that.
Yeah, it was so good. They
pork
had
nugs.
Yeah, they had a carne asada dog.
Oh.
Like the hot dog itself was al pastor with like carne asada on top of it.
Man.
Holy
man.
shit. We had a few things. Like we went a little ape shit on that
Where
menu.
the fuck was this?
This is at North Park Beer Co.
Okay.
You got to go.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. It was so good. And I looked these people up. Apparently, they have a food truck and stuff. So Mastiff, like the dog, Mastiff Sausage Company.
Oh.
Wow.
So good. We stumbled our way down North Park a little bit. Ended up at Fall Brewing, which is always good. Rip Current, little hit or miss this time. I've liked them in the past. It was a little hit or miss. Ended our night that night. That was Saturday. Our last night there. Ended our night, of course, at Modern Times, because you can't go wrong. Modern Times.
True.
Had a couple of black houses, and it was delicious.
And they'll help you with the Uber app.
Will they?
That's what I heard.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we were walking that night.
Oh, well then,
Yeah,
okay.
we were walking that night, and I was fairly sober as compared to the night before because I actually had food that day.
Oh.
So yeah, kept it.
That's embarrassing.
Kept it going. Yeah. So that was my San Diego trip. One other thing to mention is a couple days ago did some home brew.
Ooh.
Yeah, I bottled my Kolsch that I brewed. I got a little overzealous with myself. I was like, I'm fucking phenomenal. I got this.
I do that sometimes.
Yeah. So
Not with beer. But
no. Yeah, just yourself.
Of course.
Yeah. I thought, I only have one fermentation chamber, and I have something in it, and I also want to brew something else. I was like, well, I'll bottle and brew on the same day. Oh, my God. So dumb. Took so long to clean the bottles because I have the world's slowest dishwasher now. And, I had finished mashing and brewing the new batch by the time I'd finally finished bottling the last batch. And then had to throw the fermenter into the dishwasher, so waited another hour and a half. And it was just the world's longest brew ale.
So your lady friend won't hurry up and wash the dishes?
I know. Get on it, woman.
Come on, hurry up.
Yeah, it was
Man.
it was awful. But the good news is, a day later, and that yeast in the new brew is kicking and screaming.
Oh, cool.
It is doing
Nice.
work. I posted a video up on our Instagram live story thing of the yeast moving. It's crazy.
Nice.
So I have a Kolsch in bottles that'll be ready in a couple weeks, and I have, actually probably 4 weeks. It's got a carb and then kind of cold crash. And then I'm brewing a tropical pale ale.
Man.
I couldn't find a recipe for that Invasion, the Cigar City Invasion pale ale that we had a few weeks back, my favorite beer of the summer.
Mm-hmm.
Could not find a clone recipe, but I did find what hops they used and tried to come up with a pale ale recipe and use the hops that they used. And unfortunately, they didn't even give their hop schedule, so they didn't say which hop went in at which time. So I just kind of guessed. So we'll see how it comes out. At the very least, the yeast is going, so there will be alcohol.
Nice.
Yes,
That's good news.
Yeah.
You're well on your way to your own little brewery there.
Right? If only people start paying me
I'm
for
looking
it.
for a job. So.
We'll work for beer.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. Start bottling.
I'll be your tester.
All right. That's it for me. Any crotch talk or? Whew, I feel winded by all that.
No, just I can mention just briefly. It's kind of a funny story. I guess it goes along with the Uber tales from Uber, and I'm going to go into a lot of detail. So you guys start drinking. No, actually, I picked up a guy yesterday. He was an Uber driver, and as we're going to the destination, he's like, "So you ever picked up anybody from Jamie Foxx's house?" So he's been there. Yeah, he's been there a couple times.
Oh,
so, yeah.
wow.
And he's actually seen Jamie Foxx.
Oh,
So I'm like, wow.
He knows Chris?
Yeah. I only know Chris. He knows Jamie.
Oh, okay.
And maybe Chris is Jamie with a wig. I don't know.
Ooh, maybe.
I have to check that out.
It'd be funny if Chris is a white guy, and Jamie gets all up in makeup and stuff and comes out I'm Chris.
Or it's Jamie Foxx dressed up as Buns from the Booty Call movie with those weird that weird lock hair or whatever he had.
I can't say I ever saw that movie.
Oh no! Oh man, that's where you got to start with Vivica Fox and Tommy Davidson.
Wow, yeah.
Yeah.
I remember him back in the day on In Living Color.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's a pretty funny movie. You got to lick it before you stick it.
Chris had dreads, so it could have been Jamie in a wig.
Did he really?
Yeah.
He has
Oh
dreads?
yeah, maybe
Chris
it
has
is him
dreads.
as
Yeah.
Buns.
Oh shit!
Wow.
Yeah, who knows?
We're uncovering things here at Jamie Foxx's house. Jamie, I know you're listening.
Yeah,
Right,
he always
Please,
does.
please, yeah. Please tweet us or something.
Let's
Let
back
us
up, partner.
Yeah. Let us know, and should we blame it on the alcohol? All right, enough about us. Nicole is back.
Oh, nice.
She took a nice little hop trip. Wow. Field trip. Not a hop trip. Well, I guess it was a hop trip. A field trip to
I'm
a
already
place-
hungry listening about your trip.
I
Now
know.
Nicole's gonna eat.
Oh,
now she's going to talk about
man.
food.
Yeah.
God damn it. She took a little field trip to Hop Junction. See, my stumble wasn't all wrong there.
Okay.
Let's have a listen to that so I can stop talking for a minute.
Hi everyone, it's Nicole from Beauty and Beer, and I'm excited to share with you my recent visit to Hop Junction. I actually saw a post on Facebook on the Sacramento Beer Enthusiast Group page where the business owner had posted about Hop Junction. Hop Junction is in Sacramento in the Greenhaven area. So I had contacted my friend Justin and asked him if he wanted to join me to go check it out. Once we got there, we were very warmly greeted. It is a family-owned and operated business. They do have 20 rotating taps. Some of the beers that I saw, Belching Beaver, Track 7, New Glory, Seismic. So they do have a really nice craft beer selection, especially local craft beer. They also have food. burgers, sandwiches, samosas, salads, wings, fries. We ordered our beers first. My friend Justin wanted to try this Ace pineapple cider because he's never had a pineapple cider. So we got a tasting of that. Had a really good pineapple taste. It almost tasted like wine to me. I ended up ordering Lagunitas something easy, and he ended up ordering the Pizza Port Chronic Amber Ale, which I tried and I really like that too. As far as food goes, Justin ordered some sweet potato fries, and I've been on a little bit of a health kick, so I kind of had to splurge, and I got seasoned fries with a side of ranch, and I got mango habanero wings. Justin thought they were a little too spicy. I think they were great. I like spicy. I enjoyed it very much. It's a very welcoming place, very family friendly. They have a lot of TV, so you could watch like your sports games, and it is like a little hole in the wall place, but I think it gives it that neighborhood cozy feel, and I could see a lot of people in that area just walking over to have a good beer, good conversation, watch a game. I definitely see myself going there again, as I do have friends in that area who live walking distance. I think I may become a regular here, and I noticed that they don't have a website yet, but they are on Instagram at Hop Junction. You can also check out more of my photos of my visit on my Instagram at Beauty and Beer. You can also check out the blog post on my website at beautyandbeer.com. And as always, thank you so much and cheers.
Cheers indeed. Wow. Once again, so hungry.
I know, man.
Thank you.
Mango habanero wings.
I gotta remember to like eat before I come here. Yeah.
I love that she's on a health kick.
I know.
Yeah, really.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, but she splurged just enough to tell us about the seasoned fries and the jalapeno wings.
What's wrong with that guy thinking they're too spicy? Come on.
I thought I was actually we're going to be saved from all that. You know, I've been on a health kick. I'm like,
Right.
okay, fine,
Yeah.
salad.
Finally,
Okay, I can go home. And,
No one cares about your Cobb salad.
yeah.
Really.
Damn it! Now I'm hungry again.
Wow.
Oh, it sounds good. And the beer sounded phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
Whew. Sounds
Grumble,
so good.
grumble.
Yeah, I know. Seriously. All right, that was Nicole. Check her out at beautyandbeer.com as
Yes.
well as on
Thanks, Nicole.
Instagram at beauty and
I'm
beer.
hungry. I'm thirsty.
I know, God, we need more beer, more
Damn.
wings now, all
Man.
that good stuff.
Let's
so,
do it.
Please. All right, we got some quick sports to talk about.
Hey.
And now, the sports, brought to you by cleaninguptheglass.com.
Whether it's the Baltimore Chop or the 1-2 punch, it's time for sports.
I know it's been some time since this officially happened.
Right.
But,
well, he officially signed today.
Yeah, last week, right?
No, signed.
Oh,
He just signed yesterday.
last week.
Oh, no, he had committed. He said he was going to, but he really signed today. He actually put ink to the...
Today's the 17th.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
Pulling the curtain back over there.
Oh, my God.
So you signed last week as you're hearing this. Dan's just trying to kill the illusion here.
Damn it, I did.
I know.
Pay no attention to the man behind it.
His internet is very slow.
It is. He's got dial-up. No, but with all of our interviews and our live show and everything, we've gotten behind on talking a little sports. So LeBron signed the Lakers last week. And I just wanted a very quick take from people in the room. I think we know how I feel. The only good thing that can come of this is him bringing people with him. Other than that, it's a waste of money and a waste of potentially getting rid of really good talent, i.e. Randall.
Yes.
Well, I mean, you know, honestly, I'm just sick of not making the playoffs anymore. And he cures that ailment, I think. So,
Yeah.
I'm
I'm sure we'll make the playoffs.
To me, if Randall would have come to me, I'm the GM, and Randall says, "You sound LeBron. I don't want to play." I would have said, "Okay, Randall, you're here." I would have rather had Randall.
right.
That being said, where the Lakers are right now, hopefully they'll make some better moves.
Mm-hmm.
They're worse than the Cavaliers, who got swept by the Warriors.
Right, yeah, we're not winning any championships.
Just because you have LeBron doesn't make you anything but maybe a 8th seed.
Yeah, but it is a good start. I mean, like, as much as I love the core too, I really do, and I liked Randall and everything, and I was very excited to watch them develop and see how well that team would have done.
Mm-hmm.
Having said that, when's the last time any team won a championship without one of the top 5 players in the NBA?
Yeah.
Ever. I mean, probably the 04 Pistons after they whooped our ass, but we should have won that fucking championship. You know what I mean? I'm still pissed about that. That should not have happened.
All I could focus on was those breasts behind Phil Jackson.
Yeah, those were nice.
You always talk about those.
I'm not sure how that
I gotta
series
go back
ended up.
and watch that shit, man. Damn it.
It kind of helped me through the sad time.
I just think it's a short-term solution for a long-term problem. We need a long-term good team, and LeBron signs 4 years and maybe has 4 years left.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, and they've done that. Well, not for that short of time, but I mean, in the past they signed Jabbar and Chamberlain and all that, but for longer than 4 years.
But Jabbar wasn't. It wasn't. Hey, here's Kareem, our number one player. Let's build around him as he retires.
Right.
He was coming on to Showtime. I mean,
I got to be honest. I'm not comfortable with the signing.
No, I don't. Magic's patting himself on the back, and as much as I love Magic, I don't think it's definitely not long term good. Fine, we'll get to the playoffs next year. We'll get to the playoffs for the next 4 years as long as he stays healthy. Mm-hmm. We'll never win a championship out of those 4 years. I mean, maybe we'll get Leonard over, and that'll bring us one step closer. And then Leonard will be a longer-term solution because he's much younger than LeBron. But I just don't see this as being our solution for the future.
It's not the solution. Definitely not the solution. Maybe it's a bridge, a very expensive bridge.
Very expensive bridge.
I mean, I think LeBron will draw players. But, but then again, there's a lot of players that don't want to play with him.
Right.
That's true, I guess. I would say that the players that kind of competed against him have already kind of signed on to play with him, with Rondo and Lance, which was kind of weird.
Lance was really weird.
Lance couldn't wait to blow in his ear again.
That was crazy, man.
I want the locker next to him.
Yeah. It was on that Michael Jordan, Dennis Rodman, and then Kobe, Ron Artest, and Matt Barnes kind of level where it's like, what the hell? The enemy is like joining the locker room all of a sudden.
Very weird.
It's crazy.
And apparently, without spending too much time on the Lakers, because the rest of the country and
whatever,
for sure.
They're so
can
pissed.
really give a shit. Apparently, they're going through LeBron with all these moves,
right?
And he said he wants Rondo and Stevenson because of their minds.
Yeah, GM LeBron.
He said Rondo has a good basketball mind, and Stevenson has a good blow in the ear mind.
Let's say lung capacity.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, so
anyways.
I know we might be spending too much time talking about
this.
this.
You're so wise. Yeah, you're right.
Final thoughts, Dan.
I was just going to say that those two signings actually were two guys I really did enjoy watching during the playoffs, were Rondo on the Pelicans and Lance Stevenson on the Pacers. Like, I really enjoyed, most people, if I was guarding LeBron, I would just, in my mind, think, take it easy on me, please. Don't, fucking embarrass me in front of my... Yeah, exactly. But Lance was very on the other end of that. And, was just very much trying to take as much as he could from LeBron. Like, I'd be afraid to foul him or make him angry. And Lance is like, fuck that. I don't give a shit.
Or sneeze on him and get it fouled out or something.
Yeah, exactly. And then Rondo was the other way around where he just completely housed Damian Lillard in their playoff match. I mean, I was waiting for Dame time and it never happened, Yeah. So, those were two guys that I really enjoyed watching in the playoffs. And then they ended up being on the Lakers somehow. So
that's weird.
Yeah, it was pretty cool, actually.
Very weird. Let's hope it's not All-Star Team version 2.0. The King of L.A., LeBron James' mural was vandalized after someone offered money for anyone that wanted to
bounty
vandalize it, which I thought was hilarious. So our good friend Steve Sarkisian was denied in his wrongful termination lawsuit against USC. The arbitrator said, you're a drunk. Basically, and gave him nothing.
Prove it.
Yeah. Didn't even walk away with a bottle of booze.
Oh, man.
And they left him at the airport parking lot. Come on.
I know. That's got to be worth at least a shot or two.
No kidding. Poor Steve.
Yeah, he didn't even buy him beer, nothing.
Nothing. Poor guy.
He brought booze back to L.A.
Yeah. Hashtag bring back booze. And
like L.A. needed it.
Yeah. Finally today, if you're listening to this as it drops, is the MLB All-Star Game.
I know. It said All-Star Game on the rundown. I'm like, what All-Star Game? What sport's going on right now? I'm like, oh, yeah, baseball.
That's how I feel about all the All-Star games.
It was like Summer League All-Star Game?
Yeah. Pretty much.
Could have been.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it for sports, and we're sorry about our LeBron rants.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Old timey word of the week.
Sorry, Cleveland.
Yeah.
You want him back?
Please. Miami. Old timey word of the week. Cut the gas.
Oh.
Scott probably hears this a lot.
Cut the gas.
Cut the gas.
Yeah.
Means to stop talking.
Yeah, I do hear that.
Either way. Shut your trap. All right.
Off mic on this show, as a matter of fact.
Yeah. somebody who shouldn't cut the gas.
Oh, man, yeah.
There's nothing better than a babe with craft beer. It's time for Beer Babe of the Week.
It is indeed. Her name is Heather. You can find her on the Instagrams at Green-Eyed Beer Babe. Good news for Scott. No spaces, hashtags, dots,
thank you.
underscores.
Thank you, Heather.
Anything like that. All one word. Green-Eyed Beer Babe.
Love those green eyes.
Yes, and she does have some very green eyes.
Oh, does she?
And, she's drinking some tasty, tasty beer, too. So make sure you go give her a follow to see what she's doing, what she's drinking, and all that good stuff. Don't think you'll be disappointed. All right, we started this a few weeks ago, new little segment on the show where we read your iTunes reviews.
Cool. Yeah.
Because we like stroking our own ego. Is really what it comes down to.
Yes.
Yeah. So this week, this review comes from the screen name is Beef Tip the Tenderloin.
Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting.
5-star review titled "How Could You Not Want to Listen?" Says, I enjoy listening to podcasts, drinking new beers, and talking about beer. So I had to check the show out. These guys keep the conversation flowing, and the sound quality is way better than most. Subscribed. Also, can I drink beer with you guys sometime?
Absolutely.
For sure.
Answer is yes, if
Always.
you provide the beer.
That's right. If you're buying, I'm drinking.
Yeah. You're buying, I'm trying. So thank you, Beef Tip the Tenderloin.
Beef Tip.
That's a funny name.
That is quite the name.
Yes.
You guys can leave us a 5-star rating and review on iTunes. Just search for The Unfiltered Gentleman.
And we'll read that shit.
We'll read that shit on the air, and we'll happily share a beer
Of course.
with any of you. All right, I think it's time to make a call to the pen. We're all getting real dry over
I'm a
here.
little thirsty over here.
He calls to the bullpen for
Beer.
Indeed. I must give a big shout out to Otter from the Booze League. Otter gave this one to me and says, you got to try it. It's one of my favorite beers. So here we are trying it. This is Artifex, not Artifacts, but Artifex, F-E-X, Brewing, Feeling Colors 2.0. 7.5%, 51 IBUs. It's got a very nice 4.05 on Untapped. From the brewery, it says, we used the grain bill from the first Feeling Colors, but changed up the hops and the colors on the cans. Hope you enjoy. The hops used are Medusa, Amarillo, Yukonot, I always probably say that wrong, and Matuco, something like that.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I can't say
nailed it,
but I can sure drink it. And the grain bill on this one is pale wheat, Pilsner, pale wheat, rolled oats, and lactose. There's a little creaminess in there.
Yeah.
What say you, fellas?
You can get that from the mouthfeel. Definitely. No, and it's true. And there's not a very carbonated feel to this one. It's very, like you said, like when you said lactose, I'm like, that's what it fucking is, because it's very smooth.
Yeah.
And there's
creamy.
there's not a lot of Yeah, very creamy. There you go. Thank you very much.
It's like a creamy.
You're welcome.
IPA. Real dank on the nose.
Faux show.
Get a lot of hop flavor.
Tell us about the hops.
Get a lot of like hop resiny, piney kind of. Really, just dank, I think, is the proper descriptor on this one.
Yeah, I think so.
Right.
Like you say about the mouthfeel.
I think that's what it boils down to.
Yeah,
A lot of dank.
It's creamy and smooth and kind of milkshakey.
Right.
In a way. And
yeah.
Keep them coming, Otter.
Yeah.
It's like a cream beer.
It's a creamsicle PA.
Ooh, put that in my coffee.
A creamsicle?
Cream with my coffee.
Oh, I see. So why the hell do you want a creamsicle in your coffee?
Okay,
beer.
that too.
Yeah. So
creamy goodness.
I want a little bit of coffee in my beer.
Yeah. So thank you to the big tall Otter from the Booze League for supplying this one.
Big man.
He's a big man and a good man. All right.
Give my best to Wally.
Yeah. Wow.
And the beef.
Yeah. All right. Time to talk some news.
For sure.
Extra, extra, drink all about it. It's time for booze news.
This one is weird. The Brewers Association has sold some GABF, Great American Beer Festival, sponsorships to Buffalo Wild Wings and Jameson. So there'll be like a Buffalo Wild Wings beer garden at GABF in like a Jameson area. It's weird because just last year they kicked out Budweiser and Miller Coors.
Wow.
Like, they only want craft beer, but who supports big beer more than Buffalo Wild Wings? I mean, these guys are full of Bud Light and Miller Lite and all those big names. They'll
no
always,
kidding.
They'll always have a couple of craft on tap. But it's usually like fake craft,
Yeah, it's fucking bullshit.
Yeah, like Golden Road and that kind of shit.
I like Buffalo Wild Wings too, man. Like, I mean, you go there and there's just, wall-to-wall TVs. The wings are good. Like, that's one of my favorite like places to go get hammered and watch a game.
Right.
But they got to up that fucking beer shit, man, because I was like staring at the tap handles like, there's 20 of them. I don't want any of them.
It's true. I've had that dilemma at B-Dubs before. It's like, I guess Lagunitas is the most crafty beer you have, even though it's not craft.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. And so it's just very interesting that GABF, who'd kick out Big Beer as a sponsor, will let Buffalo Wild Wings come in as a
bullshit.
Very
You know what? They can fight
sponsor.
back by getting some craft beer.
There
It's
you
like,
go.
You know what?
Yeah.
Fuck you guys. Let's get some craft beer going on.
Yeah, prove us wrong, B-Dubs.
That's right.
Please, prove us wrong. They're going to call it like, we do have a guest tap. There's always one local beer. I don't know.
You're probably right.
Yeah.
Is there really?
I don't know. Last time I was there, they said they had Firestone Lager, and the lady friend tried to
It's
order
local?
it.
Yeah.
Firestone? It's California.
Well,
that's
they
true.
used to have, like, one time I went there and they had two stones. It was Ripper and the one of the IPA Revolution or something like that. And then it was just the
Hopper
Revolution.
Volver.
Yeah, Hopper Volver. And then they took that one off, too. I'm like, oh, well, now what am I supposed to order?
Yeah. The one, like, quote-unquote local one they had when we went last, which was, like, a few months ago, was Firestone Lager, and lady friend ordered it, and, like, yeah, we tapped that out. We don't have any more. Like, all right. Great. What else? Miller Coors, speaking of big beer, their chief marketing officer, David Kroll, I guess, will be leaving the company on July 27th. Not a big deal, except I wondered if it had anything to do with their lawsuit with Stone.
Oh, boy.
In the article, the I don't know who, president or whoever, Miller Coors, was thanking him for his service and saying what a good job he's done bringing back brands such as Miller Lite and Keystone Light.
Oh, yeah.
Interesting. And then he's stepping down from his very high-paying job. I just hope it has something to do with the lawsuit.
Keystone Light, a.k.a. Stone Light.
Right. Exactly. The only good thing they ever did was Keith Stone. That was pretty fun.
Oh, that was pretty good.
Oh,
Keith.
Jesus
The guy
Christ.
with the,
Yeah.
with the mullet. Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of mullets, drunk Florida mom leaves child in a bar, then things got much worse. An intoxicated Florida mother left her 7-year-old daughter alone inside a Marathon hotel bar and then spit vomit at deputies who were attempting to question her.
Oh, like The Exorcist?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Monroe County Sheriff's Office deputies were called to report a report of a child being separated from her mother at the Marriott Courtyard over the weekend.
It's illegal?
I don't know. Hotel security had placed the call after finding the girl alone at the bar. Deputies found Kimberly Day.
Probably drinking.
Probably.
It was Florida.
Of Cape Coral holding her daughter outside the hotel with her boyfriend. Day appeared to be severely intoxicated, according to the arrest report. Day's boyfriend claimed the two had been fighting all day and that he had left her and her daughter and was about to head back to Fort Myers. Deputies asked Day to let go of her daughter when they noticed the child was having difficulty breathing.
Ooh.
When Day tightened her grip on the girl. The report said the girl appeared to be gasping for air. Jesus. When Day released her daughter, she began to kick one of the deputies before being taken to the ground. At that point, Day forced herself to vomit and spit it back at the deputies. The report said Day attempted to defecate and said she would throw her feces at the deputies. She continued to spit. A spit mask was placed over her head, and she was taken to Fisherman's Hospital. She was sedated after she continued to kick, spit, and make verbal threats to hospital personnel. She was arrested on charges of child neglect, resisting an officer with violence, and battery on an officer.
Was one of those curse words, your mother sucks cocks in hell. Sounds like the goddamn Exorcist, man.
And who knew that they needed a spit mask
That's
for
what
people?
I'm saying.
I didn't know that was a thing.
I was
Really?
thinking like those two priests
Yeah.
could have used that on that chick in the movie.
They should have.
You know, she's spitting all over him. It's like, hey, how about a spit mask?
Yeah.
You spit on yourself, bitch.
I guess they watch too many cop shows.
Apparently. That must be something they invented in Florida.
They
Yeah.
Right?
have those a lot.
Yeah, they must need
Because
those a lot
idiots,
down
when
there.
they're drunk or whatever, they start spitting. It's just like gross.
Yeah, people are...
It's funny that they had one of those on hand.
They always
spit
do.
mask?
Sorry.
I'm sure they do in Florida.
It's not our first rodeo here,
Yeah.
man.
Being a cop show guy, I love watching cop shows, so I'll know how to act when I get pulled over. Don't spit.
Yeah. Please stop
I
spitting.
hate those masks because this is
I'm sorry, the what?
the those things all over your face.
And finally, the American Homebrewers Association has once again ranked the best beers in America. And if you remember last year, Russian River's Pliny the Elder was kicked out of number 1 after 8 solid years in a row. They are still number 2. And still number 1 is Bell's Two-Hearted Ale, which took the crown last year.
Ooh.
Number 3, the Alchemist Heady Topper, which is phenomenal and nearly impossible to find. So if anybody wants to trade us for some Heady Topper, you're living on the East Coast, let us know.
Hey.
We'll happily trade you some beers.
Trade it up.
Yeah. Tied for 5th, Sierra Nevada's Pale Ale, Founders Canadian Breakfast Stout, as well as Founders Kentucky Breakfast Stout. Interesting because Founders is not technically craft beer. Other notable mentions, tied for 12th is Cigar City's High Lie, as well as Treehouse's Julius, 2 delicious IPAs. Number 17 is a good one, Toppling Goliath Pseudo Sue. One of Dan's favorites, 21, Melvin's 2x4 double IPA.
Oh.
2x4, 2x4. Tough guy.
Well said, tough guy.
Number 29, North Coast Old Rasputin. That one's just always good.
Oh, yeah.
Tied for 30, New Holland's Dragon Milk, not craft. Surly, Furious, and Russian River Pliny the Younger.
Ooh.
I'm surprised Younger is so high up. It must be because no one's had it. It's so hard to get.
I know, right? Yeah. It's a myth now at this point.
Yeah.
It's just name and reputation.
Pretty much. 36, Firestone Walker's Parabola. That's always delicious.
Oh, yeah.
What else? Oscar Blues Pale Ale made 43, tied for 43. I thought that was interesting because Dale's Pale Ale is just like the oldest craft beer ever. I'm surprised. Like, I never see people drink it anymore. It's moved past like Sierra Nevada's Pale Ale. It's like
already had it.
Exactly. And I think Sierra Nevada's is better. I guess that's why it's number 5 on here. Anything else worth mentioning? Hazy Little Thing got tied for 49 along with Treehouse, which was interesting.
Man, it's good stuff.
Oh, and also tied for 49 is a lot, but Orval, Creature Comforts, Tropicalia, Odell Rapture, New Glarious Wisconsin Belgian Red, I haven't heard of that, Sierra Nevada's Torpedo Extra IPA, which I believe is Stone Cold's favorite IPA besides his own. Dogfish, Dogfish had 120 IPA. And thrown into that mix, tied for 49th place, Ballast Point's Grapefruit Sculpin.
Son of a...
What?
Oh, not even regular Sculpin.
God damn it.
Wow.
Yeah.
How did they sneak in that motherfucker?
They interviewed a bunch of 13-year-old girls, apparently.
Yeah. Constellation's like, we got this big bag of money here if you make us number 49.
We don't care where, we just want on that list.
Just put us on. Because we're going into Disneyland and we want to make a big splash.
There you go.
Fucking assholes.
Want to make a big splash mountain.
Yeah.
That's right.
Man, they're tied with fucking 120-minute IPA.
Bullshit.
Wow.
How is that possible?
They need to do a Pepsi challenge of that fucking shit, man.
You're telling me that if you put those two beers up next to each other, 9 times out of 10, because they're 1 point ahead, 9 times out of 10, people are going to take fucking Grapefruit Sculpin over a goddamn 120 IPA?
Yeah, right. I would like to set up that booth and just have everybody like, what do you like better? And if anyone actually picks the watermelon, I'm going to slap them on the forehead and call them a douchebag.
Yeah. How dare you? This is the grapefruit, not the watermelon.
Oh,
How dare you?
Oh,
so much better.
Excuse me.
So much better.
Oh, yeah, that grapefruit's so good.
Oh, God. That's so annoying.
Yeah, I bet, 50 is watermelon.
Yeah. Oh, God, it's the worst.
It's like, they're going to like bring up the rear. 51, 52, 53 is watermelon, jalapeno, and whatever the fuck else they have.
Yeah, the rest of 51 through 100, just all their other fruit variation. Yeah. Oh, God.
Watermelon,
and then
Jamaica.
I won't go through them all, but I'll just do the top 5 breweries according to this as well. Number 5, Firestone Walker. Number 4, Sierra Nevada. Number 3, Russian River. Number 2, Founders, not craft. And number 1, Bell's Brewery. But then again, we've had a bit of a debate lately that we need someone to settle for us. Is Firestone still craft or not?
Oh, yeah, that's
We don't know that they were bought by Duval, but they said they merged. Don't know what that means. I tried Googling it, and I even tried Googling, is Firestone still craft? And having a hard time coming up with that solid answer.
Vague answers, probably.
Yeah, a lot of vague answers. Just like, oh, they merged. Like, all right, what does that mean?
Yeah.
Does Duvel own them? Or are they just invested in them? And how much? Because I think it's 25% and over means you're no longer craft beer. But then again, I think Duvel is still considered craft, so maybe it's okay. So many definitions. So somebody let us know, is Firestone still craft? Because I still love them.
Comes down to the tasting.
So, all right, I think that's everything. I think we've got it all handled. Anything else?
I think that's it.
Good. Let's go drink more beer. It is so effing hot out here.
Yeah.
It is.
Oh, my God. TheUnfilteredGentleman.com is where you find us. Don't forget to rate and subscribe on iTunes. We're on the social medias, all of them, at The Unfiltered Gentleman, except for Twitter, at Unfiltered Gents. We would like your drunk dials, your drunk voicemails, please. 805-538-BEER. It's 2337. No one will answer. Don't worry. Just leave us a little voicemail. It's the show number. It's not going to go to someone's phone.
Yep. We'll keep your name out.
Yeah, if you want, we'll bleep your name out.
Yeah.
What we should do, anytime we get a drunk dial, we should just replace the name with Wiley. Hey, everybody, my name is Wiley. I was really drunk last night. I made out with a guy or something.
That'd be funny.
That would be pretty good. I think
but then again, Wiley would want us to keep his name in. And
that's true. Yeah. So, anyway.
This is Wiley. I made out with Wally.
Thanks to Otter for the beer hookup.
Yes.
Yeah.
Always appreciated. And it's hot as balls out there, everybody. Do your best to stay hydrated.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody likes bowl soup.
No, God. I am cooking up a big batch. Sorry to the listeners. That's it for us. So on that note, good night, everybody.